Here we are. Here we are. You guys, me, the Panda. What's up? Oh, sorry. So, yeah. Arsenal fan, Thomas Reinson, CGN, Gauzy the Guzzler, Gas Guzzler. All right. We've got simultime. It's simultime, but a news. Now, this isn't anything definitive, obviously, but it was brought to my attention that someone logged in to Arsenal's account. You're still doing it. Asterbate's account has been logged in like 2 days ago. There wasn't any activity, but this is more than a month since he's been missing. The first sign that he might not be dead, but anyway, that's all we got. But still, it's something. It was brought to my attention by Sinus, one of our viewers, just monitoring the situation. Strangely enough, Asterbate's account was logged in for the first time since February. So I guess that's good. There might be a chance he's still alive. Alright, but anyway, that's all I got to go on. We're going to host the Classical Simul now, as we do every week, and we have been doing for like 10 years now. Yeah, active 2 days ago. Although no games played or anything like that, no ostensible activity, his account was logged in. And I mean, I guess there's a small chance someone else could get access to your device and somehow, why would they log into into Lichess? It's unlikely. It is a good sign. All right. Another good sign, the Hungarian election, the parliamentary election here, has the record turnout, the highest so far. Like more than 50% of eligible voters have voted in Hungarian parliamentary elections, which means it's like way up. I think previous record was like 37% or something. It's in the 50s. Can I ask how they would know that? Arsenal fan, what? Your account says your last time you logged in. Well, you count the votes. Wait, which question are you asking? You obviously know how many citizens there are. Yeah, you're talking about that. Yeah, anyway. All right, let's get this thing started. Get the show on the road. 14 days. It shows what percentage of life you've yeah, it shows. It does it on chess.evil as well. There was a weird thing that happened on chess.com about 3 weeks ago. Chess.com showed his profile having been active, and then it defaulted back to not having been seen since 2021, which was weird. All right. So, simul description. No London. Yawn. No cheaters. Please play only if you can stay 3 hours. This is a long simul. No bullet. Please use your time. And we're starting the simul at 7 p.m. Looks like someone on sound, I guess, won't be with us. I know he loves the simuls. I know he had business trips and stuff to do. So, thanks for subscribing to Thomas Reinson. I love to cover my mouth when I'm talking. You know. All right, we got the simul up and running. Let me grab the link so I can put it in the here. Oof. All right, Lichess. Yes, Sparkle Horse profile. How do I find my own simul? Simuls. No, it doesn't show there. To go to like main simul page. Let's see. Can we get a link? All right, Thomas, Arsenal. Thank you. You guys are the best. Thomas, I'm gonna have to make you a moderator or something. Pin this message. Alright, maybe Mr. Coffee will be here. He doesn't always make the simuls. Thank you, Tomas. You did this last week. You're not here enough to be a moderator, but anyway. Thank you, sir. Alright. Chess lover. Slover. Chess slover. Thanks, Tomas. Thank you. Chess lover. Ghazi is a subscriber. Old timey. Okay, Thomas Trainson. Thomas Trainson, Arsenal fan. GCNK. CGNK. Chilovic. We're going to start at 7, which is in 13 minutes. Thanks, Tomas. At least we got a few regs left in the stream here, with Arsenal back from lockdown and Tomas back from whatever he's been doing. So it's always nice to have some returning customers. What's up? Pain nevertheless is challenging me to. That's great. Thanks. Okay, Grand Chicken King. Now, Grand Chicken King, no bullet. Don't be playing bullet on me. This is a long simul. It can last up to 3 hours. So be prepared. This week, there's no... I've been doing, like, opening menus and playing, you know, a certain repertoire every simul. But this time I felt like I just feel like doing a free-for-all. So, just... I can play whatever I want, like the old days. We're not going to do a specific opening theme today. Just to be able to go back to the old, just feel like whatever we want. We're going to do whatever we want. Alright. So, 25 players max. We haven't been getting 25 players lately. We've been getting around 20. And Radusa is here. Or Dusan Radic. I don't know, I'm just making that up. I don't know his real name. But that sounds like a typical Hungarian or Serb name. Alright. So we got, well, Serb. Whatever. Alright, we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. We need up to 13 more. Where is NM Count? Well, he doesn't really play the simuls. He's a little too strong for simuls. I try to avoid, like, National Master or better. In simuls. Grand Chicken King. You gotta go. Okay. Well, thanks for pulling out of the simul. Like, don't play if you can't commit. Because that just wastes a place. We hate that here. No, it's ending in 3 hours. It's ending in 3 hours. It's starting in 12, maybe 11 minutes. We're starting in 11 minutes. Because it's right above your heads. Look up. Look up. 7 p.m. Just have to look up. April 12th, 7 p.m. You know, what time zone are you in? Yeah. Central European summertime. Alright. My arthritis is acting up. So, alright, we got 10 minutes to get these players together. So, Apostolov Theodore, that's a cool name. You're in. From Bulgaria. Bulgaria representing. Ferzas Armadas. Lots of games. That's good. Irisha Guseva. With, alright, 600 games. Should be okay. Old timey. We played once before. You do have enough games. Can I trust you to stay in the simul? QT Puppy playing another game. That's not a good sign. Argentina Senor Oliva. Okay. You're not special. Uh-oh. That's too strong. 2400 in classical rapid, rather. That's too strong, bro. You just made this account for the simul or what? Yuri has 20 games. Yuri has 30 games. Yuri has 40 games. Assurance. Wow. 1700 blitz. 2300. That's not happening. Chess Brilliant 24. 2600 in bullet. Are you serious? You're over the line. Motoron Nikki, not enough games. And then Yali Friendly. Okay, so we need to wait a little bit here to get some more players that are gonna qualify. Diana, 2205. Diana looks fine. Luta Apple, good, fine. You're Not Special is out due to 2600. The Chess Champion, mostly bullet. Mostly bullet. A lot of bullet there, but I guess we can accept them. You're Not Special's not happening. Yuri, why did Yuri not qualify? Maybe we could take Yuri. He only has like 40 games. Assurance has the strange ratings, 2300 in rapid. And the other ratings are much lower. Are you like more than one person? Linux is nice. Linux is nice. Dude, 2400, you went over the line. Linus. This is a very strong player. Jeez. He's technically over a 2400 rating limit. Joined 1 year ago. Linux is nice. I mean, he's just about too strong, but we could take him. He's about on the borderline. Motoron Nikki, not enough games. This guy's playing another game. I'm not going to take people that are involved in another game. You're not fully committed to what we're doing here. It kicked you out. Ghazi, you're back. Okay. Don't close the page. Greco Chess Club Malta. Okay. Strong player. Another strong player. Messi Lionel. You're not the real Messi Lionel. But alright, we'll accept you. How many players do we have now? 14. We're going for 20. Mickey, are you here? Another strong player. Assurance has too high of a strange rating. Jalit, Uzbek representing. The next world champion from Uzbekistan. There. Okay, where'd everybody go? I see. Okay, guys, here. Please only play if you can stay 3 hours. It's a long simul. I'm going to put this in here. And subscribe. We had a subscriber. We had a subscribe from Thomas Treinson. Oh, I almost forgot, guys. I do accept donations if you can donate. If you can donate something, sorry for this. I'm sorry for this. It's going to make it like a hall of mirrors. I have to grab this link, and it's going to mess up the view for you for a second here. Sorry. I apologize for that, but I just want to put this in the... Actually, it's too late. Whatever. All right, forget it. But please donate. You can go to my Lichess page. My Lichess, yeah. You can go to my Twitch page, Sludgy, on Twitch, and you can make a donation if you go to the chat. Click on the box underneath the chat to donate. What's up, guys? 2700. Greco has 2700 bullet. No. Oh my god. That's outrageous. 2700 bullet. That's not good. Alright. Wow, an informant. I had to take him out. And yeah, no one of these who's like over 2500 can play. I mean, sorry. I can't. That's too weird. That's extremely strong. Alright. I wonder if the actual Greco was 2700 in bullet. I think we better get, like, you know, CGN in the witness protection program, because they might be coming after you for that. You told on him. You're a snitch. He's 2700 bullet. Praying Mantis. Twin. Alright. I generally don't accept players who are over 2400 anything. But I mean, 2700 is really exaggerated. Although, it does seem like the bullet ratings are inflated. Linux is nice. How about 2 hours? We can keep the game around 2 hours, but I can't guarantee it. Hard for me to control how long the games are, depending, But I mean, it's hard for me to play 20 plus people and guarantee the game's going to be under 2 hours. Cheetah 65. Joined 5 years ago. Okay, that's not Astrobait. I keep waiting for Astrobait to like show up with a new account. But now the calculation has totally changed. Now that he's logged in 2 days ago to leech us. That's weird. Alright. So Vishnu, you look consistent and good. Twin 1, 2, 3, 4. Not too many games yet, but I'll accept it. Soheath, Krish. Alright, not a lot of games again, but I'll accept it. 11, 39. I practice my math every week doing this. Mateo, is that a new account? Joined 1 month ago. But I don't know. I mean, they have about 100 games. Generally, people do a lot of dropping out of these simuls. Champion 999. We can accept them. They have the 2200. That's fine. I just try to limit the amount of people that are unreliable and are going to drop out. The newer the accounts, the more likely they're going to drop out. This guy needs to be blocked because he's really annoying. Can you stop challenging me to that stuff? Alright, so 19 players, and we're starting in 2 minutes. Alright, can we get over 20? Yeah, that account is us. They went from 1600 to 2700 in Bullet in 2 years. I mean, I guess sometimes people like loan out their accounts to some friend. They're like, well, just play in the Bullet because I don't want you to mess up my normal rating. This guy's 2400. Yeah, you're not special. Too high rated. Luda Apple, you came back. Yali Findi playing another game. W2 Perf, 2402 in Bullet. Yeah, Bullet ratings do seem inflated over other ratings. But my opinion is if you're 2700 in Bullet, you could easily be 2400 in Blitz. There's almost no way you couldn't be 2400 in Blitz if you're 2700 in Bullet. Imagine if you played fast Blitz, like 2 minutes, and you're 2700 in Bullet. How the heck would you not be at least 2400 in Blitz? You know what I mean? That's really almost impossible. And his ratings were much lower. It's weird. He's 2220 in Blitz, but 2700 in Bullet. What? How is that even possible? Unless you're two different people. Okay, Soheath Krish. Academ TR 1972 was a good year. Voting is still underway here in Hungary, although the polls should be closing soon. I don't know when we're going to know about the election. But I'm excited because there's a chance we could get back to some semblance of democracy here in Hungary. Although I'm not a citizen, I could be. I've lived here long enough. Vivank Hana. Lots of players from India today. So we got, and you guys from India, gonna guarantee me you're not gonna fall asleep on me. I don't want to guess if Orban loses. I mean, he's predicted to lose, but who knows? I mean, who knows? How many times do elections? You get your hopes up for something. It's so bad. I don't want to get my hopes up and have them dashed. So Jalanov is back. Yalinov, Mershed. We're going to go with 20 players, it looks like. We've got 19. Someone has fallen out of the list, it looks like. Yeah, win by declaring elections invalid. Well, some experts think he might accept being in the minority government and play from opposition. What we really need is to win a super majority. Then he's out of business. Alright. I don't know if that'll happen, but it's not off the table. So it's going to be an interesting night. People voting in other countries, in consulates and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of Hungarian diaspora around the world who are who are voting from their like consulates. So I don't know how long it takes to get those results. Not the same as like an American presidential election. All right, maybe it's a little faster here. We got Ma Lopez. All right, Ma Lopez, you're 20. Damn, we're losing people. Every time, it's like one step forward, two steps back. Every time I have 20 players, someone else drops out. Who keeps dropping, dudes? Chess Lover dropped. Chess Lover. How many counts have you had? Chess Lover, I don't know, man. I think you need a new internet or something. We're down to 16 now. Where are these people going? Where are they going? We're down to 16. What the fuck? 15 now. Where are they going? Anyway, if they're gone, it's for the better. Yelenov is like 3 times he's gone. This guy's finally not playing another game, but I don't trust him. Wait, who did I just add? Who did I just add? Mali Fendi? Okay. There's 2 Fendis. You confused me. The Fendi brothers. Sorry, Greco. Too high rated in Bullet. You're not special? He has like the same ratings as that Linus guy. Slinus. Paul Sav from Germany. We played once before. Okay, we're up to 19 again. I need one more. Specials over the 2400 line. Greco's over the 2400 line. Assurances, they're all, why? Oh yeah, assurances ratings are weird. 2300 and 1700. If you have less opponents, it's time for more stories. Right. Well, I need one more player. Come on. 2. God damn it, Jerry. We need 2 more players. Sorry, we're late. These people keep checking out. 2 more players. Am I really going to start with 18? Peter Koopa. Yeah. 1 more. We'll take your not special. Okay, fine. Very strong simul 20 players. Z mode. Very strong simul. There are like 7 players over around 2200 plus, maybe 8. Yeah, Sloan stole players. Surfer Boy has a simul. Those losers. Alright, whatever. Turn down the mic a little. It's how can I do this? Hello? 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 Okay. Time is money, friends. I'm just playing all different stuff today. A little bit of everything. It's an everything bagel. Even the occasional French defense. Okay, it sounds better. You guys subscribe and tell your friends about the stream. I had a really late night. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I drank too much last night, though. Okay. Poker party. So, anyways, actually, it wasn't that late. I came home around 4 a.m. So, what are we doing? French defense. And who else is... What else can we talk about? Is the candidates over yet? You got a Purple Heart. Somebody stole my dad's Purple Heart. That sucked. Alright. What do we got? H6 was played by Hikaru, right? Stupid Queen's Gambit declined variations. You know you're not seriously going for the World Championship if you're playing that. What happened to Hikaru? He, too much streaming finally. He got married, right? That's always the end. That's what finished Leiko. See, Rockport got married young. But it... Yeah, I don't know really what Hikaru's agenda is, but winning the World Championship does not seem to be it, dude. Maybe it's partly this, like, Aronian thing where you're jinxed. Like, you're just jinxed to always, like, lose or do badly in candidate tournaments. Aronian had that. He always did badly. Specifically in candidate tournaments. Caruana got derailed. That was the only... What was that? The only win that Hikaru got was beating Caruana when the guy had a chance. Okay, I mean, you gotta try to win every game. He probably knows Caruana the best. I mean, I don't know. I would guess that Hikaru and Caruana have played each other more than anyone else in the field. So anyway, is it over? Is it over officially? Uh-huh. It's not officially over, but I mean, no one can catch Sindarov. That was kind of pretty evident from the beginning. I want to say, wasn't fun in that respect. All right. Anyway, onward and upward. What's next on the chess? Oh, the European Championship. I should check out what's happening in the European Championship. The European Individual Championship. It sucks that I can't play. You know, even if I had a Hungarian citizenship, that doesn't matter. What matters is your federation. I'm U.S. Federation. I have to change my federation. And I'm not going to change my federation just to play in the Euro Championship, although it would be a great tournament to play in. It's in Katowice. How do you pronounce that? Katowice? Katowice? Katowice. Something like that. In Poland right now. European Championship individual. That's probably very strong. Yes. Yes. Arsenal could play. Oh, wait. Yeah, you count, right? England is part of Europe? Are you sure? I always thought Israel was sketchy. But England, I mean, after Brexit, should you guys really be allowed to play in the European Championship? I don't know. Russia, right? Very European. Eurasia. Anyway, all jokes aside, I really wish I could play in the European Championship. That's my one regret about having an American federation. Mickey is back. Mickey. So pawn takes as a transition to, you know, the whatever that is. Bishop takes his main line. Huh? Wasn't there like knight takes? What's the point of that again? There's some tricks. There might be some tricks with knight takes. I gotta be very careful here. I've fallen into traps before. You're not playing knight f3? It's not you. Oh. Wasn't it you who used to play that? Or am I confusing with someone else? That was you, right? That you played that line? Bishop e5 check. Huh? So I gotta think about chess and the summer and what to do. Because it's kind of a dilemma here. We have $250 in donations from you guys for the summer tournament, so-called summer tournament, but I don't have a summer tournament. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Gotta get the plans in order. I can't afford to go anywhere expensive like to the States or something. It's out of the question now with the war in Iran and all this crazy shit with oil and airline prices. I dreamed of like flying to Las Vegas and playing in the National Open, but that's not going to happen. All right. So there's a tournament in Pula in Croatia in like mid-June, but it's complicated because I don't know what to do. My family, I have to make plans with them. I don't know whether to combine chess into like a family vacation. I don't usually do that. I don't like to mix business and pleasure, as they say. Never bring your family and girlfriends to chess tournaments. In my opinion, it never works out well. Okay. Family and significant others, whatever, you know. Has never worked well for me. Let's see. You get distracted. You can't focus on the chess tournament if you involve other things. You know, I guess some people do manage to do that. I thought we played to get away. Yeah, exactly. We played to get drunk. So what am I doing here? I thought we went to chess tournaments to drink. That's how they do it in the UK. So, what am I doing? It's the, yes. Shit, I'm gonna fall into that. Okay. The Delchev repertoire. Oh no, what am I doing? The Vienna. In honor of Asterbate. But anyways, I gotta think about it. It's April. It's mid-April already. And I don't have any tournament on the schedule. And I haven't played except for the Hungarian Team Championship. The World Senior is in Serbia in October. It's a long way off. I really should play another tournament before that. That's what I'm getting at, basically. But what? What? But what, Mr. Coffee? Mr. Coffee's not here. We got no Mr. Coffee, no Move 11. Move 11? No Move 11. I saw him online earlier. I think he just like keeps his lead chest. Move 11 is always logged on, but he's never here in the stream. Bishop c5, c3. You got me. You got me. Okay, what's up? Justin Bieber. Coachella. That's lame. Alright, that's lame. Sorry, I'm sorry. Bieber. You know Bieber means beaver? In like Polish, it's Bieber. Bieber. Surprising, isn't it? Oh, I got two concerts I have tickets for in the summer. One is, I told you guys, Idols in July, and then like the first week of July, and the first week of August is Primus. Haven't been to a good concert in a long time, but I gotta keep that in my mind as far as like scheduling, like finding a tournament that I can't overlap. I have to be careful when I decide to play in a tournament around those concert dates. It's so long since I've been to like a normal like rock concert or something. In P. Diddy's version, P. Diddy's mansion. It means baby oil. Oh, brother. Beavers probably release their own natural oils. Arsenal fan. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, hard to say that with a straight face. But anyway, this sounds stupid. I know it's going to sound stupid, but I have this sort of... I want to confess to something. I'm really very like a old granny or something, but I have this soft spot for like wild animal videos. Like I like to click on like the there's a lot of people who make money by monetizing their like pet animal videos, like capybaras and stuff like that. I have a real weakness for clicking on these like capybara, beaver videos and stuff like that. Seals. It's kind of therapeutic, I think, because the whole world is like a shit show. After reading about war and stuff, it's relaxing to just watch some, I don't know, some beaver videos. Manatees are very relaxing. What am I doing here? I'm supposed to castle. Alright. Oh shit, it's like, what is that? Some kind of Gregory Cardano thing? H6. Here, who was it? Nimzovich would give D4 an exclamation point. Yeah, Hikaru inspired. He's preparing the London. Whatever happened to Bardi Imre? He was the guy with the Hungarian sounding name that liked to do the London setup no matter what. You know, he would always do H6, D5, Bishop F5, every position. Alright, so here we go. This thing. I'm confused again. I'm supposed to check? Oh yeah. So this is a well-known line. Dude, I think I fucked up. Oh my god. What am I doing? I just did that? Holy shit. I just played Queen H4 check. I'm supposed to take on C3 first. So I probably just like lost a pawn or something. Well, that was a great game. Thank you so much for playing. And the subs? Sorry. Sorry, you have congestion. For me stream. Dubs. Oh, pawn takes. I think I've seen that before. I played that against someone in sound, no less. Oh, yeah. Wasn't there like a Magnus game? Uh-huh. Oh, I'm thinking there was a Magnus game. Wow. I don't remember. You'll play e4. That's the point. Dude, no. Who's doing this? What are you doing? Why are you offering me draw? Screw that. No. What, the Turkish guys are going to do this? So now all the Turkish guys are going to offer me draws? Don't tell me you're serious. I can do that too. Arsenal, is that you playing the Benoni? You're Benoni. Oh, I've got the white side of the same line. That's funny. My internet went out now. Did you jinx me or something? Oh, I've got different stuff open. Okay. Absorbing. Yeah. CGN. Why do you offer a draw after 5 moves in assign mode, bro? Because you obviously don't want to play. I mean, that's why I accepted the draw. You get it? I want to play against people who want to play, who want to actually be here and play. If you don't want to play, isn't why I accepted your draw. It's like, why did you offer a draw? Why even bother coming to my simul and play? I don't understand. You're wasting your time and my time. Why do that? Get it? Got it? You have a limited amount of time. Stream and play 5 moves and offer me a draw. Damn. Queen h4 is just a blunder. I got confused. Wow, this sucks. Is there any way to try to make this position? No. There's only one thing I can think of. It's pretty bad. This is probably going to go down in history as a total fail. I mean, I know this line, it's been a while since anyone played against me. And I got confused. It's so counterintuitive to play knight takes c3 anyway. I'm supposed to take first, then check, and then go into the end game. But whatever, okay. Fine. I messed up. Now f3. Fine. This is a weird line. Actually, this is a c3 Sicilian in reverse. I'm going to try to sack a pawn. Well, I have to. It's just a question of how. Yeah. The word sacrifice, I'm not sure if it actually applies here, Ars. But you know, if you lose the pawn accidentally, I'm not sure if that counts. Did I do that? I'm playing like crap today. What's wrong with me? Now I did rook e1 allowing knight e5. Now I get the lame brain. I'm a lame brain. Okay. Lame brain. Lame brain. We had this game last year in the Nightmare tournament when I lost like 16 points. I think I did something weird. I did knight b5 or something. Yeah. Maybe you can lose a pawn. Let's rephrase the question. Maybe you can lose a pawn. All right. Definitely. I had this with someone on sound. Correct? Correcto mundo. Telemundo. Telemundo. Alright, Ars. Not another Benoni. Yes, you are right. Mm-hmm. Now, if this was a C3 Sicilian, I guess my queen would be on like D3. Well, he didn't take the pawn. I still have an awful position. Morales is not in the simul, right? F. Well, this is a problem. All right. So it's all bad. Bishop e6. Take, take, take. What's up with that? Oh, right. Oh, my God. That's so funny. That's funny. All right. What's with the... You see, it's Imre Bardi. Bardi Imre. Bardi Hardy. What choice do I have? Oh, the bishop f4. Bishop g5. This is probably Arsenal. Yeah. We got him! We caught one. It's a big one. Ah. I miss fishing. Deep sea fishing. We got a big one. You can't play the same line. We always play the same line. Let's play bishop g5. Oh. Oh. Well, saving that for later, Arsenal fan. But no spoilers. Don't spoiler it. Don't spoiler it for me, okay? I was worried about this. Shit. It's okay. It's okay. We can do a face hugger here. Face huggers are us. Right. Right. Knight d2, bishop g5. Bishop g5, h6, bishop h4, g5. Bishop g3. I don't know. This is kind of tempting me here. Yeah, I saw this, but okay. I'm not going to be an idiot and take on d4. I have to go back. And if you play knight b5, well, I just deal with the face hugger. It's that simple. It's all right. Now this is a weird move. b6. I can win a pawn now, but it's a gambit. Bishop f6, queen f6, queen d5. Knight c6, I guess. I give up the initiative to cash in for that pawn. How much is that pawn worth? I don't think it's worth it, you know? Right. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Wow, knight c6. Frontal cortex. So this, I like this. It's a field goal. Goalposts. UPS, I slipped my horse. I thought you offered me a draw. What's the takeaway here? This is Reduso, right? Yeah. We guessed 2. 2! What you gonna do when they come for you? Right. Oh, right. There, it's like a passive Gingy Indian. Passive aggressive. There. Uh-huh. And what does that do? Right. Okay. No, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna play this. Now, 94 doesn't work. Check and take a pawn. Queen a5. It's great. It's all great. It's all fun and games till someone loses an eye. So ultimately, what's the best setup for black here? We're going to play this. Do I do what? Do I what? Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today. Queen a5 doesn't do shit. It's a stupid move. Alright, let's just play this. Doesn't do shit. I said. Huang Trang. Rapid game. 2008. Slaggy 0, Huang Trang 1. I misplayed that. Queen c7. Yes. Mainline Sicilian. This is Thomas Reinson. Yes! 3! We guessed 3. I'm good in these Nimzo blocks. Well, Move 11 had a game we went over, like, from his Marshall Premier tournament, where he ended up castling kingside and getting wrecked. But I'm a little bit concerned about that, you know, committing the king one way or the other. Three guesses correct for me. Nice. 3 for 3. But Thomas and I have had a couple of games in this. Thomas's English Muffins. Oh, there was some weird English food I saw recently. Can't remember what it was. Once in a while I'll get these ads on my phone for like people who are like from the UK and they can buy like traditional English staples from some web shop on the phone. But there was some item that was so strange for me. can't remember. Maybe it'll come to me. I wanted to bring it up. Oh, darts championship in Brighton yesterday, right? Arsenal fan? Or it's just like a festival, darts festival. You know what I love? Have you ever been to like a darts tournament? Brighton, darts. That must be an awesome scene. They have darts cheerleaders, right? I love that. That's so cheesy. It's so cheesy, but unbelievable stuff, man. What a world we live in when darts tournaments have like cheerleaders that run on stage to entertain all these like drunk darts players. Darts fans. The atmosphere is great. I know, right? I just saw it on TV last night. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so we're main line here. Yeah, Hager. Brighton. Never been to Brighton. You don't like the modern darts players, though? They don't drink. Yeah, that kind of takes the fun out of it. Yeah, that's insane, right? Okay. Okay. Wow. So where are we here? This is a transpositional. What if I push? Push c6, c4. That's kind of lame. And if I play knight c3, you have b4, which is probably okay. I don't have too many options. So yeah, as expected, knight d2, knight to e2. I hope this isn't the 2700 bullet guy. I messed up, you know. I blundered queen h4 check, forgetting the move order. But anyways, theoretically it's still a game, sort of. But we've lost a tempo at the bare minimum. Knight f4 is the main problem. We get out of the pin. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, nothing's gonna make my position ever like okay. You know, I mean, it's the damage is done. Queen, yeah, queen b4 you talked about. I don't think that's appropriate here. Castle's queen side takes. Well, you could take either way there. I mean, his knight's coming to f4. Now my bishop's blocked. Can move the queen again. We're just gonna suffer. I mean, suffering is my middle name. Pain and suffering. Okay, now for the uninformed, I'm facing knight g5, queen takes g2. I'm facing e4, but I can play c4, 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 knight b4. No, not right away, but will be a problem later on if c4. c4, c-more. C-more bots. C-more bots. Guys, don't forget to subscribe and donate your life savings. At least a little bit of it anyway. If you can, please donate via Streamlabs. Click on the Panda H4 in the Twitch boxes below the info. Yeah, e4 doesn't look good. It's playable. Knight g5 doesn't look good. Well, this doesn't leave me with a lot of options. It's looking like, c4 is almost like forced. If c4, I have another problem. Queen e6, threatening both knight b4 and e4. If c4, queen e6, knight g5, queen g4 is almost as annoying as that other line. So the more I look at this, the less I like it. Well, it's starting to make me think that maybe e4 is a good move because there's simply nothing else. I guess I have to. I don't like it, but all right. Bishop d3. So now do we play the plan? Queen a5 is still onboarding. This depends on what white does. Knight f8. Knight f8. Knight f8, knight g6, but what does that do? What does it do? Just moving the bishop to e2? Well, I mean, it's theoretically possible, right? I just didn't really think I should allow e4 for my opponent gaining space. Okay, what do we do? I don't know. Migrate. The Great Migration. So what's happening now? Knight c6, knight e5. Castles is always an idea. Probably not a bad idea. Watch out for knight a4. Yeah, maybe we have time. Time is money, friend. Knight c4. And now we have a lot of squares where we can move the queen, really. Yeah, so this is the iconic time out of line. How does it go now? Knight a4. It has to be. Yeah, so this was sort of what happened against Huang Trong. I don't want to allow d5. I could. Tricky. We looked at this recently too. Yeah, I play d6 a lot. Check. You didn't say check. You forgot to say check. Oh no. Are you from Turkey? Wait, they hung a knight and offered a draw. Nice. You hung a knight and offered a draw. You slipped. That's yeah, that's just a blunder. Slip implies a mouse mistake, but forgetting that your knight is hanging on b5 is not really a slip. So you're not the one who agreed to a draw. Was that the other Turkish guy? I thought you were the one who offered to draw 5 moves. So we have a misunderstanding, CGN. It must have been the other one, the other guy. Then his brother offered to draw. But all along I thought it was you. So what are we doing here? I don't know. Right. Yeah, the standard. Queen a5. This is a bit strange. Why is your queen over there? Why over there? Why not in the center? I suppose it's not so bad, but honestly, I think that the play in this game should focus on the king side. Did someone say bishop e2? Maybe that's legitimate. Legitimate concept. Oh no, okay. Oh, bishop f5. You're playing the London. Check. You didn't say check too. Now h4. See, now aren't we glad we didn't castle kingside? Knight g8. Chocolate cake. Oh my god. So what happens if I play h5? Should I move the queen first? Like queen a5 here? This is really weird. Alright. The accelerated dragon. Decelerated. Decelerated. Desalinated dragon. Oh, you went back to d2. No, you're on c1. Okay, you're defending with the bishop. Now I was thinking about h5. Thinking of a number between 1 and 4. Wait, it has more space. Desalinated dragon. Desalination plant. h5. If h5, we draw the line. We draw the line in the sand. I don't want you to get too much space. It's out of control. That's out of control. Speaking of space, we're drawing a line in the sand, as they say. Exactly. c4. So I should play a6. See what happens. It's basically a Dutch. This is a Dutch. It's a Dutch. It's just a Dutch. That's all it is. I like it, for me. Knight f4. It's a Carlsbad Dutch. Carlsbad Caverns. Guys, don't forget to subscribe and donate. Hype train. No. So bad Astrobate is not back. I hope he's alive. We'll see if he's alive. In about a month or so, we'll probably know one way or the other. But I assume if he can log into his account, he's alive. No one else would log into your Lichess account. You don't have any significant others. Do you think the FBI is logging into his Lichess account? I don't think so. He must have gotten access to the internet. How would he get his password? You'd have to have access to your email that you created your account with. For starters, which is a step in the right direction. If I play knight f4, you play g5. I play knight e6, you take. I take. Your g5 pawn's hanging, and my e6 pawn is weak. I'm just gonna play bishop g2. All right, b3. Defending the pawn. Why not? And now, what am I doing? Besides wasting a lot of time here. Knight c6. We're going to have a problem at some point. I've got to be careful. I'm envisioning a world where white has like knights, let's see, rook c1, sort of knight c6, b4, knight d5 type stuff. The d5 square is going to come back to haunt me at some point, you know. So b6, for example, my bishop gets trapped. That's great. That's not an option. h6 weakens my king side, allows for future sacrifices. But where's his bishop going if I play h6? I think that's a good question, isn't it? Where is his bishop going? d2 or f4? Yeah, but is it worth it weakening my king side? Probably not. Bishop d7. Play knight c6, rook c1. He can't play rook c1. But that's important. All right. Everything is in order. Whoa. Buck went back. I don't remember. Are you supposed to do that? Man, I've never really played this line. Knight c6. You're threatening something. If I play c4, knight c6. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Gosh. Jeez. Agnes Karajewski is subscribed. Yes. With Prime. Agnesh. Wages does not want Sundar out to get a comfortable ending of the tournament. We got a subscription on Prime. The evils of Amazon. Knight takes c6. Normal theme. But like knight c6, bc6, knight b6, rook b8, knight c8, queen c8. Then my pawns are hanging at b2 and e4. So how do I deal with both? Queen d4, right? And then rook b4, c4, c5, weird. Queen c3. And if they take c4, queen takes g7. And I'm confused. It would be good to know the theory a little bit better here next time. Anyways. Alright. Okay, so here I figured, well, we could consider knight a4, but h6, a subtle move, preventing bishop g5. Hakuna Matata. He's preventing knight g5. It's a very subtle move, h6. It just doesn't seem necessary. I can't help but thinking that black's queen is misplaced on a5, but that's fine. Whatever floats your chess boat. Rook e1. Rook e1. You can't go wrong with rook e1. I could play h3 too. Which pawn? So queen c3 or queen a2. Is my knight trapped? It is not, in fact, trapped. Yet. But I could play queen takes a2. I mean, I'm up a whole piece here. It's really hard to believe that there's any danger at all. But queen takes c3, rook takes b7, knight c5, and then he pins me with rook c7. And even that's not a problem because I have knight b5. Forky morky. I'm hallucinating again. Not knight b5, knight e4. Your other b5. We'll figure out a way for it to work. So he went back to d3 now. I'm not expecting the castle king side right about now. Knight h5 is very scary, but I have bishop g4 some positions. But what do I do? Castle queen side. He has the ability to attack me on both sides. We've got a serious spatial problem. h5, fatally weakening my position. This looks like a very strong player. Who could this be? Well, I blundered the opening, but still I think it's a strong player. The problem is, okay, bishop e7, knight h5. This knight h5 thing I can castle, suck it up and castle. Queenside. Okay, it's not that easy for him to attack me over there. He has rook b1. Bishop takes a6. Knight d8. Super passive. No. Knight a5. Well, that's great. Knight takes e6, pawn takes e6. I just have no way to ease the pressure on my position. That stupid central pawn on e5 is just devastating. Can't do anything. Opening blunder. g6, weakening my king side. That's horrible. What isn't horrible for black here? Like, what isn't horrible? This is just a terrible, terrible position. I'll be right back, guys. Just a minute, all right? We're going to need a very short break. 2 minutes. Be right back. Okay, we're back. There's some crazy statistics from the Hungarian election. 77% of the electorate has voted, apparently. That's like blowing away like previous records by some kind of huge amount. people here just kind of, generally speaking, mostly didn't vote. A lot of people didn't vote. All right, so I'm in a very bad position here. I'm just going to play knight a5. I don't know what to do. One last consideration. Bishop e7, knight e6, pawn e6, queen h5 check. Looks like I'm in trouble right out of the gate there. Castles. I could castle. Castle queen e2. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot when it was 37 before. It's like double the record or something. Bishop e3. All right. What are we going to do? You allow that, the tactic. Okay, we got a really good position now. He allowed that smashing of the pawn structure. That's very good for us. The smashing of the pawn structure is good for us. Alright, we're out of here. We won't know the results of the election here till tonight. I guess like late in the night or in the morning, but it's a good sign. At least people are really mobilized, and that's a good sign for the opposition. So, all right, castles or no castles? We got a castle at some point. And what an awkward way to have to defend black's d5 pawn here. Oh, bishop takes. All right. So now bishop e6 attacking my a pawn. Bishop f1. You prevented bishop c4, which I was thinking about last move, actually. Black could also play b5, but I think we're gonna go here. Damn, is that a problem? Do you have a problem, officer? Do we have a problem here, officer? Should I take my time and play something slow like h3? I'm gonna do this, alright? He pinned me. I know about that. But I have knight takes e4. That was the point. Pointer sisters. Okay, so where are you going, man? Where are you going? No. No, no, no. No. He's become a pro, this opponent. Pro. Bishop d7. Bishop d7, knight g8, knight e7, knight c8. My queen can come back to c7 if necessary. I love crawling around on the back rank. Typical Nimzo. How to deal with this? Mm-hmm. No, I really don't know what to do. Bishop d7, a4. This is like playing a computer. He's very strong. Perfect position for white. This line isn't good enough for black. You know, I have to come up with something better. This is so stupid. This is just a bad line for white. There's got to be a better way to play this. There's got to be a better way to play this than this just doing the Hubner. It's not good enough for black. It's just too passive. There's no active counterplay. Knight g8, what's the point? Knight d7, knight b6. It's hard to do anything. I can't do anything. Knight d7, knight b6, why would I do that? My queen's going to get stuck. Okay. To take... Yeah, white is lost. There. This is lost. And now, tricky move, b6. Bishop g3, knight e8. Bishop g3, knight e8, knight e4. How does that work? Oh my god! Got some winning positions here. Definitely no fraud in sight. They're trucking people in on buses and like just voting for them. There's been reports of fraudulent voting. Shocking. Who would have thought? Alright. Knight. Fraudulent voting? In Eastern Central Europe? Never. Okay, you castled. And you're threatening to invade on the F file. That's the least of my problems. It's a problem. But it's not that big of a problem. I play with pieces. The Gligorich. Rook b1. h3. d3. Yeah, black's position here lost. And now you're attacking my stuff again. Would you mind not attacking my stuff, please? Would you please not attack my stuff? Don't attack my stuff. And what? A4, yes, classic French sort of move. We will go back. We will go back. Yeah. Yeah. At some point we're going to go back. Alright. So what's the point now? Knight g8. Forward is not an option here. Clearly. b6. My queen gets stuck. I'm just gonna go back here. Hunker down. Hunker in the bunker. Knight takes d5. Knight takes d5. We win a pawn. Perfect. And now I said queen d4. But I know I'm out of book. This is Tomas, right? He probably knows this. Welcome everybody to my Simul. I'm International Master Me. And this is the Ponda. Hello everyone. Hello. Hello. Alright. Just that little intermezzo we need to add. Guys, please subscribe and support the stream if you can. Queen d4, c5. c5. Queen d4. Rook b4. Queen d4, rook b4. I mean, I don't have to play queen d4. You're threatening knight takes e4, but are you? Are you threatening me? Well, if I play b3, I weaken the c3 square, which is also bad. A lot of things. I feel like queen d4, c5, queen c3, knight takes e4, queen takes g7 is kind of familiar, but I don't know. It doesn't seem right, does it? Queen g4. I don't know. I thought I remembered this being the line. Be the ball. Be the ball as it may. And I have nothing. There's another a4. Another French for something new and totally different. Yes. Are you threatening me? Well, maybe I could move my bishop at some point now, for the first time ever. Bishop e7. That could be met by the annoying bishop a3. Oh, you avoided the exchange of queens, unfortunately. All right, but we're up a whole bishop and nothing but the bishop, so help you God. That's fatal for white. That's got to be fatal. Wow, you recaptured. You recaptured. Rook takes e5. I gotta take this pawn. Knight or rook? Knight or rook? Rook or knight? Take with the knight. You have very easy game. Yep. Easy game. Let's try something here. Queen a5, rook c5, queen a2, winning another pawn. Okay, rook d7. That's great. But what does it do? It's all fine and good till someone loses an eye. Rook b1, b6. That could be problematic for black. Problematic 5,000. Rook b1, b6, bishop b5. It's kind of murky, you know. I'm just going to play the safe move here. Problemo-matic. This is good. I like this position. Strange blunders in the candidate. Well, you know, at that point, who cares, right? What's the point? First of all, they're tired. Secondly, it's like over, right? So, by the way, okay, the main point is to win the tournament and qualify, but I guess there are some prizes, right? The prizes might be kind of significant. So that's the first question to ask yourself. How important, how significant are the prizes? Assuming that there are prizes. Knowing FIDE, they probably suck, but may be enough to motivate some players more than others. And yeah, the women's prizes are probably like half as much as the men's. But, you know, it's normal for players to make more mistakes. Like, the last round of tournaments tends to be a shit show in any kind of tournaments. The late rounds. Are almost always bad. I mean, that's standard. So f3. Oh my God. Wow. What a move. Color me skeptical. But I guess Arsenal just decided, like, you can't defend the pawn. I mean, 98, 94. So he decided to just sacrifice it. If I take with the knight, you have knight h5, maybe. Although, it doesn't really matter. Bishop takes seems stupid, right? Just rook e8, and what does that do for me? What did you do for me lately? Well, I mean, I can get your light square bishop, I guess. So this is really ugly. And then, solid. Steady as she goes. Bishop a3. And now, you're defending the pawn. Bishop d2. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm just happy to be alive at all here after the opening debacle. Debacle that was the opening. But I don't have to play knight c4 right away. Because if I don't, it's unclear what exactly I am doing. We go with the Dubov attack again. So you have 23 minutes now, and you're down a piece. Nice. You played rook f1. What kind of move is that? Why not just resign? What am I doing here, actually? I am not so sure I like this, now that I think about it. Okay, so d5 takes. Well, okay, I mean, we gotta do this. What else are we gonna do? Okay. Knight g3. You see, now that's very concrete. And you did do knight h5. Doo-doo. Deep doo-doo. So, do I want to trade for the bishop on c8 or just not and say we did? e3, knight takes g3, h takes g3. We don't have to take the bishop right away. We don't have to do anything right away. But I mean, I do need to develop my pieces, so e3, chop, chop. That's how I messed up. I traded queens. I'm not supposed to do that, right? But I don't remember why. Something's different here. Something is different here. Rook b8. I don't know. Yeah, you have no threats. Can you play knight c8 and like trap my rook? That'd be funny. Yeah, why not? You castled. Wow, that looks radical. Very radical. Prepare the missile launch. Hey, you know what just occurred to me? I can play a5 on the queen side. That had never occurred to me till now. a5? Wow, move 11 would be proud. a5. Holy shit. Is that a good thing to do, though? Do you really want to do that? That's kind of a liability. I think it might be too much. Now he's committed. h4 looks weak. I can play queen d8. What does that do, right? This knight on f8 is a serious problem. I should put it back. Put it back! Put it back. Put it back. All right, we'll put it back. And now f3 is a shit show. You're threatening d5. Very annoying. Rook b1. You're threatening to take my pawn, so I have to do something. Okay, f3. e5 is no good. Bishop f3. There's bishop f3. Huh. It's not that bad, is it? Bishop f3? Bishop f3, rook b4. That's annoying. Well, we have very few choices. e5 is bad. f3, yeah. Then he plays d5, and I'm kind of like screwed. So it doesn't look like I have tons of choices. Bishop f3, rook b4. Maybe I have a move there, but what is it? Bishop d3. This d5 is going to mess me up. Okay, I have e5. Right. Okay, so bishop f3, e5. Yeah. So I'm up a pawn temporarily. Temperone. Chop, chop. Not good. Not too good. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, guys? Yeah, black has compensation, it looks like. Okay, I can play rook a5. That's bad too. Shit. Looks like Marshall. Looks like Spanish. Rook h5. g6. c4, he just takes and then attacks my rook. I'm losing the pawn back in all lines there, it appears. The white, I think, should be okay. Probably not worse. But I don't know if I'm better. I don't know if I can keep this pawn. I don't think I can keep this pawn. Queen d3, bishop f6. Maybe queen d3, bishop f6. Rook. How can I try to win, you know? Looks bad. c4, take, take. I could sack the exchange. c4, take, take, bishop f6. c4, bishop e5, knight e5. Risky. Beeswax. Queen c5. Oh, that doesn't strike me as correct. Told you the queen was misplaced. I have a4. That doesn't do anything. You can hit the queen now. Then he has queen a3. Okay. Maybe a subtle move. Queen b2. Well, a4 isn't a bad move. It's more than just a cheapo. You are more than just a cheapo. Alright, whatever. So, what is this? Oh, Mr. Structure, okay. Master Sludge. Right. Oh, wow. Okay, so pawn takes looks very bad. I have take with the queen. Now you're threatening me. What do I know? What do I know? Queen c7, my knight is sidelined. I guess we could play queen c7, rook a e8. Not a very exciting exchange French here. We've got Ponda trying to hypnotize. Yeah, Ponda is the reason why I have 14 viewers. Hello. Ha ha ha. Alright. So, stare into the Ponda. Ponda. For those of you that don't know, it's Ponda with a W. He's spelled like pawn, and in Hungarian, when you say the word Ponda, it's not panda, it's Ponda. So it sounds like it would be written Ponda. That's why. That's why. And he's black and white, so he's like an all-around chess, you know, chess related. My name is Ponda. I'm here to talk about the value of bishop f4. Hello? So you're going to play bishop f4. So are you telling me? Are you telling me what to do? c4. Oh my god. Yeah, white's position is slippery. Sort of eel-like. I can allow bishop f4. I don't know what to do. Wow, you prevented bishop f5. Okay. No, this is fine. This is fine. This is fun. Whatever. Rip him a new one with these Pondas. Pondas. Pawn structure only goes so far. Whoa. Okay, I missed that. Wow. Dramatic escalation in this position here. What the hell just happened? Well, you have that. I mean, I saw the move, obviously, but didn't think it mattered. But apparently it does. Okay. So here I was going to sack the exchange. But it's easy to say that, you know. But when it comes down, we have some moves. How's our back rank? Everything's fine. Well, that's fine. That's fine. You can have your knight on h5. I hope you enjoy it. So now I have a choice. You didn't want to open the h file. Yeah, that's the point. You have a good point there. But anyway, I can play knight takes c8 and bishop e2. Maybe that's the simplest. I don't play bishop takes c5. Bishop e5, bishop e5, knight c8. I don't know. You know this crap with queen h4 and stuff. I'm not going to do that. I could play knight c4. Yeah, I think Arsenal is really in trouble. Never ever just blindly automatically play moves. The assumption here was that I was going to take with the pawn, the ponda, but it's never a good habit to get into making auto moves without thinking about your options. If I take with, say, the bishop, it would have some benefits, I guess, like controlling e4, controlling d5, triple defending. Triple digits. Pawn takes b5, a3, bishop b7, f4. Bishop takes over protects d5. I mean, it might not be a bad idea. But it also has some downsides. Okay, you have access to g4. Rook takes, looks awkward. If bishop takes, we're coming with knight f4 next. But I don't know. In terms of pawn structure, it's probably better for me to take. Actually, that's not clear either. I was going to say take with the pawn, but clearly both moves are playable. The e5 square could fall, you know, permanently if I take with the bishop. So, in light of that, I'm going to go, wow. Did I say the e5 square could fall permanently? Hello? Well, one reason I played bishop c8 you might want to get, right? Why would he play bishop c8? Why? How does it work? Bishop c8 was so that my f knight on f8 could go to d7 and the other one could go to g4. This is an important moment now. Perhaps we should just play knight to g4 direct. Straight to the mom. Of course, he could play f5 then. Well, it's not that scary, honestly. It's not that scary. So here we go. Takes on f4. Bishop takes f4. Takes on f4. Bishop takes f4. Knight g4. I think that's the way we go, huh? Then you have an annoying move there. But one annoying move deserves another. Then I go... where? There? Wow. Wow, there's some crazy stuff happening here. Okay, Plonk. F5, really? Yeah, it's not so simple. You could take on e5 also. And play like bishop g5. That doesn't look great. I have knight h7. But I don't know. Takes or knight to g4? Takes. He can also take with the rook. Takes, bishop takes, knight g4, e5 doesn't work. Takes, takes, knight g4, bishop e2, queen e7. Bishop takes g4, bishop takes g4. Bishop e2. Queen e7. Bishop g4. Bishop g4. And then queen moves, and I have knight d7 in time. Here's the problem. Dear God. Please don't let shithead leaders continue to destroy the world. Rook e8? No. Maybe. Rook e8, queen e8, knight h5. He also has bishop a3, but then his bishop gets stuck. Or rook gets stuck on a3. Or I have knight b4, but probably. There's got to be a better move here. Queen e7, knight e5. That's annoying. I don't know what to do. It's difficult to make a decision. Boom. Boom, boom. Interesting. Queen takes, defending the a6 pawn. Again, no space, I'm suffocating. Hmm. Queen takes. Which way is he recapturing? I can play queen c6. Looks horrible. Wow. Earth. Earth. What are we going to do? Bishop b3. Oh, I have that. Is it even a good move? Well, at least it freezes you. Right, now I have to take. Tommy. For all I know, this has all been played before. Okay. Okay. And now, right. Right. Yep. Yep. I don't like being pinned. So I'm going to take with the queen. Guys, we're done guessing, people, because we're under an hour. So here, yeah, knight d7 or knight to g4. Knight g4. And my idea was that if you try to interpose bishop e2, I can swing my queen to e7 before you have time to get your shit in order. So, like, knight g4. I mean, obviously there's other things that can happen, but let's say there's one move in particular that disturbs me that I just saw, but okay, it's not so easy. This is complicated. Wow. All right, I'm gonna do it. That was the plan. So you took with the knight. Now, obviously that's fine. That's a move, and white is still not worse. But pawn takes look better to me. It looked more testing. But maybe I'm still worse. I have two bishops and a decent pawn structure. I should be kind of hanging on now, no? I can finally move my bishop. Wow. This is Chila. Oh no, Chila loses a piece. Don't you? You have a defense there? Oh my god. Black appears to have a defense. White meat or dark meat? White meat or dark meat? White meat or dark meat? Chicken or turkey? Chicken or turkey? Chicken or turkey? I feel like I played the London. Anyway, anywho, you can always play f4 for a good time. My king is fine. We have a crushing pass pawn. But, you know, by itself it can't win the game. How about there? Theme. Okay, f5. You can play f5. Arsenal said he was expecting queen b3 earlier. So that's definitely on his radar. And I was hoping to be a little more subtle here. Queen b3. No, it's different position now, obviously. I have f4 and e4, so I have like e4 right away, threatening f4. e4 right away threatening f4 looks very dangerous for him. course, it's dangerous for me too, because this would give up d4 possibly forever. I really ought to be careful about doing that. Only live once. Yeah, right. Who knows? Any fans of the X-Files out there? They're making a new X-Files. David Duchovny says they haven't even contacted him about doing any guest appearances. But with new FBI agents. It'll probably be super woke F-Files. F-Files. That was a Freudian slip. The F-File. We should make an X-Files meme show. The F-Files. That's awesome. That's a great idea. Do. We could do like a chess X-Files called the F-Files. Well, not with Scully and Mulder, with like a new generation. It's like X-Files The Next Generation is coming out. I don't know, like next year. The woke files. Woke X-Files. They were pretty woke already. Alright, so now... Alright, I'm distracted. But we love talking TV sometimes. We talk about everything here. The F-Files with Ponda. I could just do whatever, you know. Do whatever, man. Do. Oh, shit. Well, that's a good move. Why not? Riddle me this, Batman. This is Miki playing black. Ah, he's much stronger with white. Much scarier. But still, this is a decent system. You know, I don't think you played it optimally. But I've had my share of difficult games in this thing. White is better here, but it's not that bad. Do. I can't even sing like in tune like the X-Files theme song. That's how bad I am musically. Tone deaf. I wasn't tone deaf before. Alright, let's see. B5 was on the radar. Still on the radar. The radar gun. Shapeshifters who go around pretending to be husbands to sleep with people. Woke. That's some good stuff there. Well, they did those comedic episodes sometimes. You know, that was one of the things about the X-Files, where they would throw in like one like funny episode every season, when like sort of stupidly humorous, non-serious episode. Absurd. The word is. I keep thinking about B5. I can't stop thinking about B5. We took the F pawn with the E pawn on F3, so that in case of E5 ever, you know, I need to be able to control that I can play F4. I don't want him to have a huge outpost on E5. I don't know what to do here though. Create more weaknesses. Bishop E3, bishop F8. What does bishop e3 do? Put a piece on prise? That's not a plan. What is my plan? Here, I have no plan. a4, knight a6, and he's got c5 coming. a4, knight a6 is very annoying. I'd rather allow b5 and let that shit happen. Alright, I'm going to do this. Whatever. What would Banus do? Oh no. Yeah, I'm going to have to sack the exchange on h6 here. Queen d2. Just kidding. Go for it, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Take. There, take. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Bishop f2. Yeah, nice and safe. Better safe than sorry. So, yeah, we got a problem. Queen e5, bishop f6. Looks like we're heading to draw land. Bishop f4. We have the weird move queen a3. Obviously, I don't want to be playing... Well, I'm getting forked here, so... And bishop f4 allows rook b4. That's annoying. Yeah, this should be a draw. I wouldn't be surprised if this whole game has been played before. At all. Queen a3 is so out of play. Bishop f4, rook b4, or d4. d4, b4. Furbies. Furbulous. Does my queen really have to go to a3? Because I'm not really in the mood for that. Maybe it does. I mean, let's see, you have another idea. Queen d3. Queen d3, rook b2, losing a pawn. That's always good. I could play bishop c1. I mean, that's really ugly. And anyway, black has bishop f6. We still end up putting the queen on a3. I need to move my a rook. I need to move my queen. And the bishop's going to have to move soon. In what order? Bishop c1 is sucks. It sucks. Bishop f4 attacks the rook, but it's hanging. Bishop f4, bishop f6. Bishop f4, bishop f6. Like, that's good. That's great, right? This position is more problematic than I really thought. Queen e5. I think that was the original plan. For some reason, why did I dismiss queen e5? Queen e5, bishop f6, queen d5, bishop takes b2. Queen e5, queen e6, queen e6, pawn e6, b3. Yeah, I mean, am I missing something? I think I have to go there. That was what I planned. Maybe d4. No, he doesn't have d4. Wow, you took. Knight f5, yes. All part of the plan. This is Guzzi, okay. So your rating is 1352, but that's not a real rating. You're actually 2122. I hate that though, you know, seeing that 1300 rating always, I can't get it out of my head. I can play G5. Not a great move. F6. F6. Yeah. We can attack on the king side. This could get kind of dangerous. Maybe I need to watch that. Maybe I need to defend myself here. A5, B6, locking the structure. A5, knight C5, B6, A5. Yeah, so the plan is queen E7, bishop G5, F6, bishop takes G4. That's a crazy shit show. Right? Now you took my advice and played B5. Wow. Okay, we have A3, then you have bishop B7. We have queen D4. Queen D4, bishop B7, knight F4. That's stupid. Do I have to play queen D4? A3, A5. The main problem is bishop B7. Still, black has weaknesses too. There's just like alarm bells going off for me. Like, do not play F4. But maybe it's not off the table to do F4 at some point. Because even if you play knight G4, yeah, but I can't get rid of it. It's annoying. The knight on G4 doesn't threaten anything immediately, but it's hard to get it off of there. My knight needs to join the game. Knight F4. G5, knight D3. Your king's on G8. That's not optimal. B4, weakening. B4, queen. Bishop B4, bishop B7. Don't know what to do. Hard to protect D5. Knight F4, B4. Queen D4 just puts my queen in the line of fire. A3 is a stopgap. So let's see A3, bishop B7, knight F4. G5, full crazy. I mean, you're going to weaken your king side extremely seriously if you play G5, so that's not necessarily a problem. Okay, you did have queen E6 there, Sheila. Not losing a piece. Sheila. This is twin. New player. Whoa, look at the connection here. Praying Mantis. Oh, of course. Praying Mantis played the weird move order. So I have to do like c3 there. I forgot. I normally play c3. I don't know what got into me. Anyways. But queen g5 doesn't really do anything. It's fine. Arsenal backed up. Wow. I thought you were playing all in. All in or fold there. Well, he folded. E5. Obviously. Kind of an important move. Knight b4 doesn't help. That stupid knight on f5. Gonna have to do something about that. Knight b4. Knight b4. Knight b4. What's the point? Knight b4. Nah, I mean, I think I gotta take this. This is a nice knight on f5, but your rook's on a3. I'm sorry. Nice. Senor Oliva. Senor. Ah, yes. So there's a problem. Hello? Yeah, okay. Alright. So what about this knight on f5? It needs to go. It needs to go, but your rook's on a3. I'm just helping him here. Maybe. Wow. Queen b7. Okay. That's fine. Risky. But not very risky, a little risky. Just a little bit risky. Okay. Now h4 is hanging and stuff. You're aware of that? I wonder if he's aware of the fact that his pawn is hanging. Queen h4? Oh my god. This is crazy. Queen h4? Or we can try to play a safer approach. The safer approach. Well, Queen h4, Bishop g4. That's not safe. Knight d7 is safer. Knight e5 is maybe the safest of all. Knight e5. Why am I going to screw around? Don't screw around. Shut this shit down. Shut it down, man. I'm a genius. Shut it down. Alright. Triple exclaim. Shut it the hell down. Rook b3. Yeah, I figured you were going to go there. The big gulp. Big gulp. 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 pawn chain, overconfident. G6. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting overconfident. It's a Dutch. Think Dutch. Think like a Dutch. Jeroen's not here today. Do other countries have, like, elections? Or just Hungary? Probably. Server not found. Uh-oh. I have to reset. All right. Okay. Sorry. I have to reset my my wireless router. No, my. Never mind. My Wi-Fi connection. The notebook's getting kind of old. It does some weird stuff. So I lose my Wi-Fi connection a lot. What's up? Every time I try to watch a movie, it always cuts out. Yeah, so G6 protects F5 and makes it possible to play Bishop H6 and Bishop G7, obviously. So there's a lot of pluses there. Plus size. Now, just whatever makes you happy. I'm very thirsty, my God. Oh, are you threatening me? Alrighty. Let's just go back. Pascal. Yeah, but that'll give you, like, it'll give you rook e4 at some point. Maybe I shouldn't say I did. F4, F5. F4, Queen F5, F4. I don't know. F4 is so weakening to my king. It secures the knight on e5, but it also weakens the e4 square. It's a move I may be best avoiding. Yeah, but let's say knight knight f3, queen g6, knight h4. Okay, let's just play this and see what happens. Aha. 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 I wanted to oppose you. I oppose you. Now the h4 pawn is still hanging. I just wanted to point that out. Fully mobilized. What are you threatening? B5? That's not cool. Knight h4. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, but I mean knight d5 and Obviously, anything can happen here. Right. Rook e8. Knight f4. Knight g5. You gotta get this knight off the side of the board, man. Man. Knight f5, anyone? No. I don't think I'm better, you know. I think the position is equal. If I push too hard, I'll probably lose there, so I'll take a draw. For 200, Bob. You sacked a piece. Arsenal, obviously, is in a scary situation, so he's going to have to take risks here. He gets a bunch of pawns, so it's pretty interesting. And now we got key square e5 under control. Under troll. Should we do a migration? King migration. King is safe wherever. I could play a5 now. We talked about that earlier. Oh. Whoa. Oh, that's not good. No. But you get your rook trapped. c6 takes b6. Oh, no. But wait, no, you're trapped, dude. You're trapped. c6, rook a5. Your rook's not getting out of there. Your rook's not getting out of there. You can't take that pawn. I didn't see it, but it's in the position. I just don't think so. All right. Now, with more pawn amoebas. More amoebas is good amoebas. Rook has done an honorable job there on the queen side. Okay. Pre-move it. Pre-move it, move it. Threatening check. I have knight e7 check. That doesn't do anything. Rook h6, and I get mated in 2. No. No, it's not good. I can't allow bishop takes g3 check. I'm sorry. Rook a3. Bishop takes b2. I'm up a piece, but things getting scary. Rook a3. Gotta do it. You gotta get the rook in. You're old-timey. Jaime, the robot. Okay, knight b4. Knight in game. We have 2 options. We had more than 2 options, actually. I could have played queen d8. Now I'm winning a pawn. Looks good. Exactly. Arterial. F5. Why? So maybe I want to think about this for a minute. I don't have to sit there with my bishop on e6 forever. But I can play bishop d8. Then you're going to double on the file. Oh, this is neat, like dangerous. This is a little dangerous. You got double on the file. You got the a5 with check and some variations. Ooh, that's scary. Too late. It is late. You are late. Where are you going? I have my kingside attack now, h5. Wow. I mean, what does that really do, though? You can take. No. I see, I'm getting overconfident again. Why do I get so overconfident? That's weird. I start to get crazy overconfident. Black's solid here. Why should I be winning? Because I'm a tiny bit better? Who cares? Yes. My queen ends up with no squares. G6. Okay, G6 is risky. I was really hoping that Arsenal would fall into some kind of trap. Doesn't look like that's happening. He continues to generate some sort of threats. But h6 is hanging. So what's the material? He has 2 pawns for the piece. He's a beast. He's found stuff to complicate. I let it get a little out of control, but I have king f1. So I need a threat, some kind of threat. Rook a7, check, king f1. Yeah, that's great. Queen c5. I could just play king f1, but then you double on the d file, paralyzing me. Defending g3. Anyone? Yeah. b2's hanging. Rook f3. Okay, so rook f3, bishop takes g3 check, king f1, that's fine. You can't take on b2, and if you double, I'll have to move my knight, but where? Back to c3. Back to c3. Okay, whatever. Kind of a random move, but we'll do it. For move 11, a classic Nimzo. What's up, guys? Who's here? Anybody? Man, viewership has really dropped off lately. The stupid candidates tournament. JACBSS. What's up? We're better. But, so what? We're going to need to protect my pawn, I guess. Yeah, that's annoying. You're going to double? Alright, whatever. Double, triple. Knight 96, 96, pawn e6. Rook e1. Chilovik. So, whatever. I'll just trade pieces. You're doubling. Double trouble. That limits my options. Draw. Okay, good game, Praying Mantis. My opening was probably not good enough in that one. Alright, this is weird. So Arsenal fan quickly plays rook d8. And we have a choice. But knight f4, actually. That drops material. Okay, so I have to play knight c3. Bishop takes check, king f1. And whatever, it's a game. Sneaky discovered threats have been called. A4. Oh no. Decoy. Decoy tactic 101. Well, we'll have a winning king and pawn game if I can force the trade of queens. Not clear if I can force the trade of queens. But, okay. 96, 96, pawn e6, 96, bishop b6. Pawn e6, I have bishop b6. Bishop b6, what does it do? What doesn't it do? Queen d7. Doesn't do anything. What does it do? Shit, I don't know. Bishop f1. Bishop f1, I said. Bishop h6. Queen d4, take, 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 take. Okay, I don't know. Here, okay, fine. You're threatening me. Old timey. Old slimy. Good to see you. The excitement never ends here, as you know, guys. Wow, we can turn this. Try to turn this around. He doesn't like it when I call him old slimy. What'd you do now? Bishop d3? What are you doing over there? That's some double the rooks. Ah. And knight g4? What about knight g4 and another knight e5? Well, I don't have time for that. Okay, not yet. We'll save that for later. Here. Whoa, c4. Well, hello. That's not a big deal or anything. I mean, what options do I have here? You know, check first. Always check first. I don't know about that. All right, let's see. G5, H5, H5. What is that? I don't like that. C4. Don't like that. That's bad news. Very bad news. All right. I might have to take that. Too much pressure on e4 otherwise. It's still going to be, but all right. I have bishop takes f6. Ooh, this is a very strong passed pawn. My friend, this is a very strong pawn. It's a good thing my queen's defended twice. Okay, wow, he went for it. So Thomas is not afraid. I was afraid he might do this. He sees this. How does it work? I don't have any tricks. No back rank. His pawn's super well protected. Look, you simply have queen takes. Do you, though? Well, I take with the pawn. And then, we'll see what happens. It's not really a good philosophy. Take with the queen, and it's going to get the pawn. He's going to get the pawn back, no matter what. Whatever. Not a problem. I have no idea. Those are nice little groups of pieces you have there. Comfy, cozy. But I have knight g4. And then another knight comes to e5. Your other friend. Everybody's happy. So it's a pawn endgame. Yay, pawn endgame. Bishop f6. Or bishop e5. You could play bishop e5, actually. It doesn't hurt to play bishop e5, does it? Shouldn't hurt. I could keep the two bishops on. Oh, I can't play g5 anymore. This guy is good. This old-timey is quite strong. Old slimy. Okay, well, what am I going to do? Bishop takes. We have no idea what's going on. And then another one bites dust. And another one gone. Another one bites dust. There. And what'd you do? Rook c8. Okay. I have c3 at some point. As if it would be a good idea. Well, I don't think White's in any danger of losing. Rook e1. Yeah, rook e1 looks like a good move, for example. Not bad. All right, what's up, guys? Good, thanks. Uber driver, yay, you're back. Thanks for being a subscriber. What's up, guys? You gotta keep the community alive. Uber driver, Uber. How are you, my friend? So we've got a good game here. G4 is almost on. Very strong pawn. How can he attack a pawn? Can't attack pawn. Very hard to attack pawn. That's good for me because he can't attack my advanced pawn. It doesn't fall. He's dead. If that pawn doesn't fall soon, he's going to be a dead duck because it's too disruptive. Okay, he has bishop f7, but it's still pretty strong. He's resourceful, though. Let's see. Queen e5. What's that about? Maximizing the mobility of your bishop? Color me skeptical. When most people might consider trading queens, Arsenal's like, no way I'm trading queens. Of course. Queen c2. Queen c1. Queen c1. I only have 2 pawns. He has full 3 pawns for the piece now. Queen c1. Well, I don't think he's going to be able to avoid exchanging queens. Sorry. Very, very sorry. Say sorry. Say you're sorry. See, now I don't have to trade. Oh, I do have to trade. Shit. So I can't allow rook d3. Damn, I wanted to play bishop f3. Okay. Never mind. So we do have to trade the bishop pair off, but our bishop's stronger than the knight. That's okay. We'll work with it. I'm afraid I might have to trade all the minor pieces. That sucks. Bishop f6. Rook endgame. I don't know. We're better. Okay, I have rook c1. Bishop e2. Bishop e2. Shit. Rook d1, bishop e2. Everything's bishop e2. The other rook. Your other rook. Okay. Shit. I'm going to have to trade everything. Wow. Okay. And what was my plan again? 96? Oh, man. Drawville. This sucks. H5, of course. Just one problem. I don't have a sack. Rook h3, h4. Queen h6. All right. My original plan was fill in the blank. You got 3 pawns for the piece. It's so annoying. Knight b5, anyone? Want to do something crazy? That's not gonna fly, dude. Knight b5, queen b5, bishop takes c4. No. Knight b5, queen b5, rook takes g3, actually. Knight b5, rook b5. That's where things get really scary. And then, yeah, this is bullshit. I can't do that. I've got to go. Alright, fine. Fine. Now you're threatening my pawn. That'll be enough of that. Knight d5, bishop f6, knight d5, takes, check. f4. f4. Well, what am I going to do? Bishop, which way? Rook e8? Rook e8, bishop b6, rook e5. That's super scary. Maybe not. Well, anyway, this is quite a strong player. Our first game, I still don't have that move. Very annoying. Whatever I do, he's got some kind of miraculous answer. Joined 3 months ago. Weird. Strange, isn't it? Ah. Yeah, whatever. Rook there. There is a trick. I don't know. It's probably a draw. Thomas didn't fall for my trap and offered me a draw. Material is equal. I have back rank threats that are unclear that they do anything. You didn't fall in the trap. Queen takes c4, rook e8 check. Very good. Rook a1. Let's see. c5, you can't take the pawn, or can you? You can still take the pawn. Damn. Okay, draw. Good game. Looks like I've got nothing there. This is also likely a draw. What if I centralize my king? There's c5. Bishop takes, bishop takes. Bishop takes, bishop takes. Bishop takes, bishop takes, bishop there. Takes, takes, check. Bishop takes, rook takes. Takes. 6. Bishop d5 or knight d5? Knight d5 is no longer the threat it used to be. Oh, that's crushing. Knight d5. Okay. Whatever. You've got a check. These games are petering out. Peter. Look at those beautiful rooks. I'm a knight up for 3 pawns, mind you. But c4 is under surveillance, so surveillance pawns. My rook there is out of play. We have rook h4. Nice active move. I like it. Except for the fact that it doesn't do anything. I like it. e5. Pester. Uncle Pester. Well, Uncle Pester, all right, let's just improve. a5, king e3. Okay, king e3, gonna drop a pawn. This guy's a genius, by the way. Bishop takes a5. What a neat move. That's a really neat move you've got there. Can you be more annoying? Bishop takes a5, rook b8 check. I lose the exchange. Not really interested. But what is my alternative? Rook e8. Rook b8 check, king up. Rook b7 check. King up. Yeah, rook takes. Rook takes, rook takes. Yeah, I think I can do this. Wow, this guy's a genius. Old-timey, rated 1100. He's a genius? Oh, you're a genius. Why didn't you tell me? Jeez. Oh, should have told me you were a genius. God damn it. So I'm going to lose my pawn. Wow. Speaking of geniuses, Alright, let's not lose, okay? Rook e6. Yeah. Probably a good idea. That's over. Okay. Now I have knight g7, so he's not completely a genius. He just plays a genius on TV. Wow. After f4, I might be winning. That's crazy. He makes like one mistake. Changing on h5 is a bad move. But f4, actually two mistakes, so f4 is also a bad move. Now what's he going to do? Sneaky Arsenal fan. Hidden rabbit, crouching tiger. Oh my god. Where's my rook going? Knight e4? Rook f3? Rook f3. Yeah. Rook e4. You will exchange rooks. Wait a second. Should I go to c6? No, that's kind of weird. Could be very bad. This way he has to exchange rooks. Okay. Queen d6. Wow, queen d6. That could be scary, but it's doable. I just hang a rook? What? I just hung my rook? Oh, okay, sorry. Hallucinated. Hallucinated, I lost that. Great, of course. Wonderful. Wow. Anything else? Yeah, I don't know. I lost my concentration. But I was disappointed. I was better and I blew it. G4. G4. Takes, rook takes there. there. Takes there, takes there. G4 is a funny move. That's got to be a blunder, right? He has some sneaky move. Fuck, rook e7. All right, I'm that close to blundering again. Wow. Okay, that's stupid. I think I'm hearing fireworks. I wonder if it's meaningful. Why am I hearing fireworks? It could be a good sign. Yes. Orban lost. Oh my god, he lost already. Fuck, but he concedes defeat. But the supermajority is what really matters. Conceding defeat is one thing, you know, but the question will be how big is the margin? Well, let's see. So it says landslide election win. Yes. Landslide election win. So I don't know, but they're hoping for a supermajority. But Orban is done as prime minister. That's a good start. Something to celebrate. So, wait, I have 94. Okay, maybe 94. We go for it. It's been 16 years since Orban's been prime minister here. It's like, I think people almost gave up. But the opposition candidate managed to really mobilize people, especially younger people. Just a huge amount of younger people voting. The old people couldn't pull it out this time. All right, so that's good news. Goodbye, Orban. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like I can't even remember. It's been so long. It's hard for me to even remember when he wasn't prime minister. It's so sick. Yep, let's go. D4. Knight f5. Something to celebrate. Check. I have a friend that went to a party. But I mean, like, J.D. Vance coming to visit you, that was the irony, right? Like, everything dies when J.D. Vance visits. The Pope, Jeffrey Epstein, Orban's prime ministership. Everything dies within days of seeing J.D. Vance. Now, Orban's lucky he didn't die, like die, because that's normally what happens when J.D. Vance visits someone important. So if Orban just lives, just to live through a visit from J.D. Vance is an achievement. King f2. This is not headed for a landslide victory. This is headed for, let's see, headed for what? King up. Takes. There, takes. Okay, this is probably headed for a draw, but I should play actively. We both have a tempo. I have a protected pass pawn there. Wow, I can't believe it. I was afraid something bad would happen. Still, it really matters how much, you know, how much the parliamentary advantage is. It's very important. I didn't know about the couch thing. Okay, this is fine. This is all win. Did he get busted humping his couch? I didn't know about that. I missed that one. D3 takes, no. Rook D. Oh shit, you can hold this. Maybe. I'm desperate. I know Uber driver. He hasn't written back to me yet. Well, I don't think he's written to anybody. I mean, but that's two good pieces of news in 2 days. Rook takes h5, preventing bishop c5 check. Here we're gonna win. Goodbye, Orban. Being supported by, yeah. Trump also doesn't help. Wait a second here. G5. What should I play? Yeah, this is tricky. Wait. I need to protect my pawn. Yeah, okay. Ooh. I don't know. It's probably a draw. I missed this move. Wow. Okay. Quite the move you've got there. Senior Oliva. Any chance you're someone I've played on a different account? I mean, Hungary has been so stagnant since the last 15 years. It's just, I'm so glad that something happened and they finally woke up. But I mean, look at America, it's even worse. But Trump's going to lose the next election, obviously. Well, the Republicans are going to lose there too. But there's 2 more years of like total damage. We have 2 more years. Like, Trump is going to just destroy what's left of the United States. In 2 years, he can probably like destroy the whole planet. I mean, that's another story. Okay, this should be a draw, but I'm going to probably get tortured. Nothing wrong with that. And Arsenal fan is back in business as usual. Holy shit. Well, I have h6. Yeah, the tempo helps. Senor Oliva. The midterms are going to destroy the Republicans. But I'm just afraid, like, it'll just be, you know, circles. We just keep going in circles forever. This position is really annoying, bro. Theoretical draw. Wow, I got a draw against Oliva. What an accomplishment. Even both pawns against nothing would be a draw here. So that's why it's pretty solid draw. You can be pretty sure about that one. Knight in games. Knight. So many did we lose so far? 1 loss, 3 draws. Sheila, thanks for the game. Bought. Yeah. Of course, like, the problem isn't even the political parties. The problem is that oligarchs own everything, you know? I mean, yeah, right. It's not like the old days when like there was Republicans and Democrats in the United States. Yeah, politicians are just like, all they care about is, you know, getting money from the industries, whether it's military, industrial, or pharmaceutical, or whatever. King F6. There's too much money in politics, yeah. It's all about money. Why does Arsenal fan never fall for any sort of tactical tricks? You're not going anywhere. I'm lucky I saved this game against Ghazi after the opening disaster, you know? Yeah, these evil CEOs just control everything. No, you can't have that pawn. No. I need that one. Do I have any tricks? Oh, I'm hallucinating. Well, that's good. Yeah, I'll trade rooks. Knight a4. My pawn is faster. It's c3. This doesn't look good. This one is a theoretical draw. Now my a pawn is very fast. He played f5, but how can he win after f5? What can he do after f5? Knight e5 or something? I bring my knight back so I can defend. Yeah. Fancy pants. Fancy pants. He did that. What is that, a draw? Is he still winning? Arsenal fancy pants. We got a draw? I'm up a piece. You queen, you win. Fancy Pants Arsenal really taking a chance there. For no real reason. I might have like chances to save the game now. Maybe. Rook g6 check. Rook g6 check, king h8. Rook g6 check, king. Rook g6 check, rook g7. Rook c5. Rook down, check, king up, c1. Takes. I don't know. I mean, my bishop, my pawn, my rook. We have some real hope here. Okay, minimum I have rook sack for the c pawn with rook c5. But we also have the two rook checks. Rook g5 check. Rook g5 check, rook g7. Rook g7 check, king g7, rook g6 check, king f8 or something. I don't know. That's not great. I don't want to trade my rook off. But rook, let's see, rook g6 check. His king is more out of play. I think we do rook g6 check. Black. Black's not going anywhere. Yeah, whatever. Well, now I've sacked the other rook. Right? I can check first. What am I doing? No, the plan was to check first and then sack the other rook. But actually, does that really help? Rook e8 check, king h7. Sack the other rook. Maybe his king is more vulnerable on g8. Maybe his king is better on h7. It's closer, further up the board. I don't know, we go here, right. Oh, but this is a theoretical draw. But actually, maybe maybe I had more than a theoretical draw, like losing the pawn. Maybe I should play king g4. King g4. Check. Well, I don't know. King g4, yeah. I mean, whatever. He can move his rook f1 or something. So, king g4, rook f1, check. King g4 is fine. All right, and now I need to control the a2 square. Distract your knight. Not so easy. I have to attack d4, I guess. Yeah, knight e3 first. You just do e5. Check, check. No, e5 direct. e5 h3. Check, check. Yeah, don't want to do that. Whoa. Now it's not mate. Dude, I totally missed that I had rook e1. It's insane. What's happening? After g5? Right, h3. Exactly. That was brilliant. King takes. I attack f7. Well, he has that. Okay, whatever. And now this. So we lost 4 draws. Not too bad. Lajos, so we have double Hungarians. They're mobilized. Double Hungarians. Pichu and Lajos. They're Hungarian colors. One is red and one is green. It's more like kind of orange. It's a revolution. Something like that. But wait. I'm going to get mated here. Check. Yeah, this is over. Now we have too many pawns. I knew something good happened when there was fireworks outside. You can guarantee if Orban won, there would be no fireworks. A lot of people like killing themselves for another 4 years of horror. King G6. Orban was very unpopular, but it took a really good candidate who previously there was never ever a good candidate. They were just kind of lame. So it took someone really mobilizing everyone to take him down. But when you're in power for a while, you become lethargic. Dude, he's just like totally corrupt. Okay, no one's as bad as Trump. But knight b5. And now, how do you win? Draw. If you play it that way, it's a forced draw. What's up, guys? Happy Orban Day. Rook b7. And now d4. And now we defend the pawn again. Draw! We got to draw. Yeah. No, I mean, the appeal of Magyar Péter was that he's not a liberal. He's a center-right. So he's able to pull a lot of a rational sort of conservative center-right. Was able to pull a lot of voters from both sides. If someone did something in the United States, it might work too, All right. But let's see. We got one game left. Arsenal is last, but not least. Yeah, nobody really knows what's going to happen. I mean, maybe Magyar Péter will end up being another Orban, but pretty much like anything is better at this point. We'll take that. That's got to be better than the status quo that never gets better. Yeah, Trump loves dictators. Yeah, he wants to be one. He loves Kim Jong-un, Erdogan, Pico Robert, Bolsonaro, the crazy guy in Argentina. All right. That's the first good thing that's happened in a long time. Honestly, politically speaking. The next thing we need is please don't let Kamala Harris run for president, okay? There's these idiots floating this idea out there. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. If you lost against Donald Trump, you don't deserve another chance to run for presidency. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but no. Nobody who loses to Donald Trump gets to run against him again. What sort of idiots are pushing Kamala to try to run for president? It's ridiculous, This is the dumbest thing I ever heard. There's no way that's happening. I'll bet anybody, no way. But the thing is, it's just disturbing that they're even floating it, Oh, maybe Kamala will run. Rook takes g5. Uh-oh. Looks like Arsenal went to tilt mode. Speaking of Obama, it's funny that you mentioned that, because I have this. Now that Magyar Péter won, I can show you guys. This is a classic T-shirt, right? It's too small for me though, so I can't wear it. All right, let's make sure nothing bad happens here. We can sacrifice our bishop. You're not getting through the battle lines. Yeah. Move 11, what? All right. What are we getting congrats for? Move 11, how's your illness? Better? Better, worse, so? Move 11 gifted subs. Yes, 5 gift subs. You made it. Five gift subs from Move 11. Going to Mr. Olansen, Lunatic, Pichu, Drago, and Chilla. Chilla from Denmark. Check. Chilla DK. It's the 2 rooks versus 1. It's a 2-for-1 sale. It's good, just woke up. Oh. I need to go to sleep. I had a long night last night, but I'll see you tomorrow, Move 11. Thanks for the gift subs. I'm glad you woke up in time. Happy Orban Day. And we're all in a good mood here. Unfortunately, I went out last night and I have a hangover, so I can't celebrate and party. But I wish everybody a great weekend and happy Monday for tomorrow. Sorry, there, Arsenal fan. You played a good game, deserved to win. You were, of course, like much worse, but you managed to play in a dynamic way, and good job, you know, coming back from that opening. And I let you get a very strong PSAC. You know, you were cagey and played a good game until the end. But as usual, you know, you have a tendency to do that. You rush when you're winning. It's not like a one-off thing. Got to take your time and bear down. Anyway, Move 11, thanks for the gift subs. Happy Orban, happy Monday. I'll see you guys. Yeah, that was a good game. Thanks again for the gift subs. We'll see you guys on probably Wednesday. I'll send a message to the team about whether the tournament will be Tuesday or Wednesday. And I'll see you guys